Welcome back to Bike Updater, where we don't just talk about motorcycles, we talk about what's next. And today, we're about to dive into something that's got the entire motorcycle world whispering. Secret prototypes, hidden patents, and design rumors so wild they almost sound unreal. But what if they aren't? What if I told you we might already have glimpses of the bikes that'll change everything in 2026? Imagine a Harley that redefines raw power, a Royal Enfield that's pure futuristic elegance, and a Honda concept so advanced it might just bend reality itself. Buckle up, because what we're about to explore might just be the future of motorcycling. You see, the motorcycle industry is standing at a crossroads. For decades, it's been about engines, steel, and heritage. But right now, something's shifting. Technology is accelerating faster than ever, and innovation isn't just an option, it's survival. Every brand knows that the next big idea could be the one that defines the next decade. And as we move closer to 2026, there's this quiet storm brewing behind the factory walls of Royal Enfield, Harley-Davidson, and Honda. Whispers of concept machines that go beyond what we've ever seen, not just upgrades but complete reinventions of their identities. Let's start with Royal Enfield, a brand that's built its legacy on simplicity, style, and soul. For years, they've been the masters of nostalgia. Every Enfield carries a hint of that British heritage, a reminder of where motorcycling began. But here's the thing, even the most classic legends have to evolve. And if the rumors are true, 2026 could be the year Royal Enfield takes the biggest leap in its history. Imagine this, a Royal Enfield that looks like it's been pulled straight from the future. Sleek LED blade headlights, a sculpted tank with integrated digital displays, and body lines that fuse retro cues with aerospace design. Not a departure from the past, an evolution of it. Word on the street is that Enfield's design team has been experimenting with modular platforms, allowing for both internal combustion and electric powertrains. That's right, there's talk of a fully electric Royal Enfield concept. And not just any electric motorcycle, one that's designed to preserve the Enfield soul, while delivering instant torque and zero emissions. Think about it, the deep thump of a bullet replaced with the silent surge of electric power. The same proud stance, but futuristic, almost cinematic. Could this be the moment Royal Enfield embraces the electric era without losing its identity? Industry insiders have spotted patent filings showing advanced frame structures and cooling systems, things that point toward electric experimentation. And let's be real, it makes sense. If Royal Enfield wants to remain relevant in a world that's going green, this could be their defining move. But it's not just about electrification. There's talk of Enfield pushing into new design languages, aerodynamic shells, integrated battery tanks, and augmented reality dashboards. Imagine a Royal Enfield that not only connects to your phone, but also to your mind. Adaptive riding modes that respond to terrain and style, AI-driven diagnostics that predict maintenance before issues appear. This isn't fantasy anymore. These are real technologies, and Enfield's engineers aren't sitting this one out. Now, switch gears for a moment, because across the ocean in Milwaukee, there's another brand with its own kind of thunder brewing. Harley-Davidson, the American icon, the brand that defines rebellion, sound, and raw power. For over a century, Harley's been the heartbeat of freedom. But let's be honest, in the last few years, Harley's faced a tough question. How do you stay relevant in a world that's going electric? Their answer? Livewire, the electric division that started as a bold experiment and has now evolved into something much bigger. The Livewire 1 proved that Harley could go electric and still deliver adrenaline. But 2026 might be something entirely different. Imagine a Harley that merges their muscle bike DNA with the silent, brutal acceleration of an electric superbike, something that looks like a fighter jet on two wheels. All aggression, no compromise. Rumors point to a next-gen Livewire concept that could push over 200 horsepower equivalent, with near-instant throttle response and adaptive suspension that learns from your riding behavior. There are whispers of active aerodynamics, winglets that adjust in real time for cornering stability and highway efficiency. Harley engineers have reportedly been experimenting with solid-state battery tech, cutting charge times drastically and extending range beyond 300 kilometers. And if that becomes reality, the phrase range anxiety might just disappear for good. But here's the beauty of Harley. They never forget where they came from. Even as they evolve, they still hold on to that raw, visceral emotion that makes a Harley a Harley. Imagine a new generation of electric cruisers that soundlessly glide yet still deliver that same punch of torque that shakes your bones. A digital rumble instead of an exhaust growl. It's a transformation, not an extinction. And if Harley nails this balance between heritage and high-tech, they could dominate both worlds, the nostalgic riders and the new age thrill seekers. Harley's future isn't just about bikes. It's about building a lifestyle that bridges generations. There's talk of immersive riding ecosystems. Imagine your bike syncing with your smartwatch, your helmet HUD, and even your garage door the moment you pull in. They're crafting a digital Harley experience that feels as alive as their V-twins once sounded. 2026 could be the year Harley-Davidson reclaims its crown, this time with electricity as its thunder. Now let's move to Honda, the masters of precision, innovation, and pure performance. If any brand has the power to blow everyone's minds in 2026, it's Honda. For decades, they've led the charge in bringing futuristic concepts to life. From the CB series to the Fireblade to the Goldwing, Honda has consistently redefined what's possible. And if the buzz online is even half true, their 2026 concept motorcycles might just be the next big leap. Let's start with their rumored IA-powered superbike. Yes, you heard that right. Honda has been experimenting with artificial intelligence integration in rider aids. Imagine a bike that learns your riding habits, predicts your braking and throttle inputs, and adjusts in real time to optimize control. Picture it like a co-pilot that's always one step ahead of you. Sources suggest Honda's engineers are developing an adaptive traction and cornering system that doesn't just react, it anticipates. Combine that with next-level stability tech from their self-balancing prototype, and you might get a superbike that's virtually impossible to drop. And now imagine Honda blending that technology with design. Think of a futuristic silhouette sculpted for aerodynamics, with active panels that shift to reduce drag at high speeds. Under the seat, possibly a hybrid or fully electric drive system, tuned for performance that rivals leader-class engines. But here's where Honda always surprises us. It's not just about power. It's about accessibility, usability, and control. Expect smart connectivity, AR-based dashboards, and AI-enhanced safety systems that bring the future of intelligent motorcycling to life. And it doesn't stop there. Honda might be preparing to launch an entirely new segment, bikes that blur the line between motorcycle and mobility platform. Imagine a lightweight commuter that folds tech from their robotics division, something that balances itself, charges itself, and even updates itself overnight. A living, breathing machine that evolves as you ride it. The possibilities are insane. But here's where the story gets even more exciting. Each of these brands, Royal Enfield, Harley-Davidson, and Honda, is heading toward 2026 with the same goal: to redefine their future without losing their past. It's like watching three different philosophies of motorcycling evolve simultaneously. Enfield's timeless elegance meets modern innovation. Harley's rebellious roar evolves into electric dominance. Honda's engineering genius becomes almost sci-fi level brilliance. And somewhere in the middle of it all lies the question every rider wants answered. Which brand will truly own the future? Because here's the thing, the future of motorcycles isn't just about speed or style anymore. It's about connection. It's about experience. Riders today want machines that don't just move them, they want bikes that know them. And these upcoming 2026 concepts are being designed with that very idea in mind. Connected dashboards, biometric unlocks, voice-activated controls, real-time navigation overlays. It's not far-fetched anymore. These are real technologies, and 2026 could be the year they become mainstream. Now, imagine this scene. It's 2026. You walk into a showroom. On your left, a Harley concept that looks like it was built for a sci-fi movie, glowing subtly under LED lights. Its battery pack exposed like a piece of art. Its frame shimmering with adaptive materials that shift tone depending on light. You walk closer, touch the display, and it lights up. Your smartwatch syncs instantly, pulling up your riding profile. This bike doesn't just wait for you to ride it, it greets you like an old friend. To your right, a Royal Enfield concept sits under a glass dome. Polished metal meets carbon fiber in a way you've never seen before. The design feels like it honors every Enfield that came before it, but with sharper edges and aerodynamic finesse. A whisper of nostalgia wrapped in the skin of tomorrow. The display reads, Electric Heritage Concept. You can almost hear it say, the thump never dies, it just evolves. And then, front and center, there's Honda. A machine that looks like it shouldn't even exist yet. Something so advanced, it feels alive. The body panels adjust as you move around it, sensors track your presence, and the AI interface greets you by name. This isn't a motorcycle. It's a partner, a guardian, a performance weapon designed to think